What's going on, Jerome's? So I actually paused for a little bit. I was going to shoot this right away after we were done with the winners and losers video, but I wanted to take a step back and not be a prisoner of the moment because if it was directly after the game, I probably would have just made this video dropping f bombs to everyone. All the haters and the losers have been shut up at least for a week. But your Minnesota Vikings get it done against the San Francisco 49ers, allegedly one of the best teams in the National Football League. And the Vikings at 3-4, wanting some more. The best 3-4 team in NFL history, 13-4, back-to-back seasons. What? Still in play, man. But again, this is what the true believers have been so frustrated about all season, where the team, it's right there. Offensively, they can be one of the best in the league. Offensive line getting their ish together. Kirk Cousins dealing. Frankly, last Monday night was the best game of Kirk Cousins' career. Where he was composed, he was strong in the pocket. The O-line did a fantastic job against a hellacious Niners pass rush. Nick Bosa, no sacks. Hargrave, Jackson, Armstead, no sacks. No sacks by anybody. No sacks in the champagne room. That's right. And Kirk Cousins, he dealt, man. He absolutely dealt. Jordan Addison is another ace. The Vikings have two aces now with JJ and Addison. Hawkinson had himself a hell of a game. Really stepped up after having a couple of down games. And also Brandon Powell. Ooh, KJ had a couple of nice catches too. And it was just beautiful, man. It was just absolutely beautiful the way that the offense operated. I think Kevin O'Connell, that was his best coach game of his career. Although I don't agree with the punt on 4th and 4, but yeah, picking nits at this point. Red zone offense and defense have to get better. Third down defense has to get better as well. But I mean, defensively, Flores, hats off to him. Where he got after Brock Purdy, and even though the Niners, they got their shots in. I mean, Kittle had a great game. Christian McCaffrey was dominant. Oh, by the way, McCaffrey looked basically 100%. So the Niners, playing fast and loose with the injury report again. I don't know. Who knows? And Brock Purdy, even though they didn't sack him 17 times, which would have been ideal. I mean, they got enough on Brock Purdy where he made mistakes. And we said in the pregame, in the game preview, that Brock Purdy, who was third in the league in interceptable balls, like he will make mistakes. And without Debo, without Trent Williams, and I guess McCaffrey was 100%, he served things up. And Cam Beasley, man. So last couple of years, a lot of fans have hated on Cameron Bynum, right? But Beasley this year, both as a tackler, both as a defender, both as a game changer, he's been playing at an extremely high level. Frankly, I think that he should make the Pro Bowl. And of the Vikings' three safeties, Harrison, Metellus, and Bynum, I think Bynum is playing the best of the three. And that's not to disparage Metellus and Harrison, who have been fantastic, but that's just how good Cameron Bynum has been. Respect. And Flores deserves a head coaching job. Selfishly, I'd love if he stuck around for another year. We'll see. But again, they're doing all of this without Justin Jefferson, which is just amazing. And JJ's on the sideline. He's hyped up. You couldn't blame him if he was sad and pouting and crying in the breast milk, but he's excited for his teammates. He's showing that he's a true leader. And this team is super dangerous, man. The Vikings are through the choppy part of their schedule. And yeah, 3-4, not ideal. Easily could be 5-2. Easily could be 6-1. Potentially could be 7-0. But they should have beat the Chiefs. They should have beat the Eagles. The two teams that played in the Super Bowl last year. Maybe you've heard of it. Should have beat the Chargers. Should have beat the Bucs. It is what it is. But the Vikings, I feel like they're finally getting their footing. And this was a statement win over the Niners. And this was a statement win for Kevin O'Connell and especially Kirk Cousins, who had the game of his life, was absolutely out there dealing, and was fantastic against the best defense in football at full strength, by the way. They had Greenlaw. They just took it to him. They just took it to him. And all of the haters and losers chimed in after we were so hyped. We could see it. Saw the foresight. Not only did we take the Vikings and the points, but also we sprinkled a little jelly beans on the money line. That's right, because we said the Vikings would come out and beat the Niners, right? Well, we did say that they would whoop their ass, but but here's the thing too. The Vikings beat a very, very, very good San Francisco 49ers team. It should have been more one-sided. The Vikings left a lot of meat on the bone in the red zone. Greg Joseph, no big deal. But that's the thing about it. And the Vikings, this is not a fluke. This is how the Vikings should have been playing all season long, but they're finally hitting their stride mid-season, and they're going to beat the Packers, they're going to beat the Falcons, they're going to beat the Saints, they're going to beat the Broncos, they're going to beat the Raiders, they're going to beat the Bengals, they're going to beat the Lions twice, and they're going to beat the Packers again. And also the Bears are mixed in there too somewhere. So, yeah, we're going to whip somebody's ass. Our offensive line is proven it's one of the best in the game, and it's not just the analytics. Defense is opportunistic. Vikings should be buyers at the trade deadline. Give me Chase Young, give me Patrick Surtain, give me a damn nose tackle. Trade for Derrick Henry. I don't care. I don't care at this point. Where, hey, we've said it before. You draft where you draft, and I know a lot. I mean, how rough has it got to be? Like, I understand, hey, tank, lose, get a better draft pick. I understand the perspective, but it was never going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Plus, this year's draft class, you can find your quarterback in the mid-first round, late first round, day two. This class is replete with signet callers. Don't worry about it. You draft where you draft. Enjoy this. Imagine being so caught up in thinking that you have the magic solution to fix a team, which historically has not worked out, and be like, oh, but I want a good quarterback. Yes, we all want that. We do. But imagine being so miserable that you can't even enjoy a win like this. I mean, what's the point of being a fan? It's ridiculous, man. But there's going to be many more to come. I think the Vikings are finally hitting that sweet spot, finally playing some damn good football, finally played a complete-ish game, but also there's room for improvement. The Vikings can hang and clang with anyone. They've proven it in this game, frankly, in the Chiefs game and the Eagles game as well. But we got to bring it again. And Lions, objects in your rearview mirror are closer than they appear. The roar has not been restored. That's right, baby. But that's it. Raw, real garage rant. Vikings shocked the world, but we didn't shock ourselves. That's right, babe. Skull, no production value.